Hey everybody, I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as I can because I know obviously you're all busy and got families, got jobs, got a bunch of things to do. I'm making this video because I did put up a GoFundMe, and in order for me to actually get outreach for that, I'm obviously gonna have to share it on social media, share it on these platforms, and I wanted to be more engaging about it instead of just put up a fundraiser and expect, you know, um, so much time has gone by, and you haven't heard from people in such a long time. So you're almost kind of being considered, helping a stranger if you think about it. So I wanted to be more, personal with it and kind of show you guys what's really happening and what's going on and why I'm asking this and where I'm coming from, because I've never made one of these, for myself. So, there's a lot of emotions I'm feeling right now because I don't really know how to go about it, but I'm going to try to make this quick. Obviously, I'm upset with myself. I'm ashamed. I'm 28 years old now, so I'm, just a little embarrassed with myself to do this, So I'm currently without my vehicle. That's the situation right now. And I'm in Tampa, Florida. It's a long story how I got here. You know, between a lot of you who know me personally, um, know I'm really bad at asking for help. You know, I've always been really bad at asking for help, and it's come down to a situation where it's gotten pretty tough. And so the situation right now is, you're without a vehicle. It's really tough to reach these occupations. I know some of you are familiar with these day labor jobs that they give out to people, where they'll call you for a job and you'll do that job and then they'll pay you for that day. But unfortunately, it's not guaranteed that you receive that same occupation the next day. So it's not enough to support yourself financially. It's not consistent enough. It's not reliable. So recently, I've been riding my bike to whatever day position they can that they have available. You know, Sometimes I'll have to ride an hour to 2 hours. Sometimes I have to ride 3 hours. Just to receive $100 a day to get myself by. Um, Before this, I did have my vehicle. I was homeless. I was living in my car. Sometimes, if I wanted to treat myself out once a week, I'd get a motel. But just living in a way where I can make ends meet. Um, there's so much more I can add, but I just don't want to play the poor me card. I know a lot of you are going through a lot. A lot of you have families. A lot of you have your own situations you need to take care of. But I figured it wouldn't hurt to try to, put myself out there and just let you guys see the reality of what this really is. There's a lot I could say, There's a lot of things I could do better. There's a lot of things I could have done better when it comes to relationships, when it comes to situations where I could have, instead of jumping the gun immediately, I could have, thought things through a little. My car is currently in the shop right now. It's a total of a little over $10,000 to get it fixed. For this GoFundMe that I set up, I just put half of that. I'm hoping to raise just half of that, and I'm just putting faith in myself that some way, somehow, I'm a very hard worker. I like working. I'm not afraid to work. But it seems when you really are a go-getter and you're going out of your way to, get two jobs and do things like this, this is what is making me go into detail about things like this. You'll get a job and they'll cut your hours. You'll get two jobs and now they'll intertwine those jobs together, and now you can't work one of those jobs because it's interflicting with the other hours. And this has kind of been the story of my life, the past year and a half. You know, this all stems back all the way back to 2020 during the pandemic. I don't want to go a little more detail into that because those of you who know me real well, know me personally, kind of know, my situation with that and how sometimes you can get in trouble for, speaking out on politics and situations like that. And I won't go into much detail over that. That's something completely different. But it played a big role in my life. And sometimes it can create blockages when it comes to, finding new occupations and finding new opportunities to help yourself. And I like to describe it as, we all know the government has their ways of knowing how to kind of suppress speech that they don't find reliable. So let's go ahead and just put it that way. But yeah, I just wanted to make this vid real quick. For those of you who reached this far, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being willing to click on this and see what was really happening. But that's the current situation right now. I'm doing whatever I can to kind of get myself out of this hole. But once it's reached a point like this, you can see it's a pretty clear situation that I do need help. I appreciate any help, support for anyone who is around the area of Tampa, Florida. If you need any help with anything, or if you need someone who can work, I'm right there. But the goal from this is to get my car fixed. Well, they already fixed it. That's where I should have done my part. I should have made sure I had the money first before I told them to go ahead and fix it, because I was convinced I would have been able to get that money on my own working. But as you can see, things don't turn out the way you planned it. Sometimes, I was biking an hour and 45 minutes to reach a job, just to work 8 hours, just to bike all that time back. And you have to be on your A game. You have to be consistent. You can't miss one day. You can't make one mistake, because then your whole train of thought, your whole path, it will get misdirected. So you need to be on point. But with that being said, there's much more I wish I could say. There's much more I do want to say, but I didn't want to make this too long. But yeah, I just wanted to put this vid up just so I wouldn't just be throwing up a fundraiser and just expecting people to just help me out without a little more information on what's really going on. Yeah, I'm currently homeless. I gotta get myself back to Texas in order to finish up an operation, a surgical operation. Some of you knew about that. I had to get surgery. I got helicopter flighted because of that. A bunch of things that led me to where I'm at right now. There's so much I could say, and just so much going on in my mind right now. I'm trying my best to stay positive. I'm trying my best to stay motivated and to keep going. Despite a lot of, I'd like to call it a lot of disadvantages. And I know we've all been struggling with many different things going on in our lives, and we all need help in many different areas. But I thought I'd just put this up though. The goal is to just get the car back, get back to Texas, get my things taken care of, so I can go back to the job that I loved the most, I was really good at, and continue from there. So thank you so much for helping me out. Anything helps. Thank you so much for just listening, and I really appreciate it. And everybody have a good day.